So ladies and gentlemen, let me recap some of the racist remarks that's been going on as of late in Dota 2. See, racism is when you single out a group of people by saying a specific remark. Like, for example, saying ching chong. Like saying gringos for Americans. This is kind of racist. Saying this particular group of people are this specific term. It kind of hurts some of their egos, some of their nationalities, their cultural beliefs, etc. It creates boundaries, separations, blah blah blah, and all that. But in Dota, this happens all the time. But when professional players do it, it becomes a big deal. So lately, I'm going to recap something that happened. Skem, a player from Complexity, decided to type good luck CC, meaning ching chong, in a pro match, where CC is a derogatory term. It rhymes with ping pong, or and it's kind of a bad thing. However, Complexity quickly issued a statement of apology, and that Skem, their player, will be punished. Likewise, Cuckoo from TNC Pro Team, a Filipino, decided to say something at that same mark. He said CC, ching chong. It was directed towards a player in the game. It was seen in a public match. He tried to deny it, but it failed. The truth came out, and he was also punished. However, the Chinese team, Team Aster, made a huge big proposal that Cuckoo must feel some sort of pain. And then because of that, he was banned from entering a major tournament. Now, a lot of people are very, very upset. This is because, one, most of these players are being dealt with by their own organizations, by their own teams. And two, in the past, previous racism occurred freely. People were able to type these things. It wasn't such a bad thing. Since when is racism met with punishment? There isn't any laws against racism. You can say racist remarks, but just by saying something, you're getting punished so severely. It really is upsetting a lot of the people. Now, it's kind of understandable that Dota is trying to mitigate racism by causing people to stop putting racist remarks out there, but it really is a very, very difficult place for Dota to even step in. Racism cannot simply be stopped by punishing those that commit a word by saying CC or ching chong, It doesn't just end it. Now, going back a little further, likewise, Mind Control, the beloved player from Team Liquid, decided to say something absurd. Today, he said, did something really stupid. I told my allies in the game something very bad, which was unacceptable, and I have no excuses for doing it. At first, I didn't realize what I had just said, but when I saw the Reddit post, I felt overwhelmed, worried, and ashamed. This day and this game that I just played today caused me to re-evaluate how I act in the game, and from now on, I promise you, and you will never see anything from me like this ever again. I understand I have responsibility to the Dota community, and I've said and done bad things, and this is a beautiful game, which I don't appreciate sometimes. I will try my best to be a better person in my games, instead of being an a-hole like I was today. Sorry to everyone, and especially to the Russian community. So because Mind Control said a racist term that was very pro-Hitler and said it was something against the Russian community, everybody went wild. It's very similar to what happened to Cuckoo, and very similar to what happened to Skem from Complexity. If you say a little remark, boom, explosion occurs. So likewise, just the way the team's organizations punished Skem and Cuckoo, Mind Control was also punished. This is what Team Liquid eventually replied and said, Team Liquid is an organization that always has and always will go beyond borders and nationality. Last year when we won TI7 with a team of 6 nationalities, I could not have been more proud of what we showed to our community. We have always expected our players to channel anger in-game constructively, rather than singling out a specific groups for hateful or hurtful comments. Although I know Liquid Mind Control is better than the words that he chose, today will be no different. We will not condone nor accept the things he said in the game earlier today, and we will ensure that it does not happen again. As a first step, we will be fining him and let him pick a charity of his choice. So, this is the big kind of punishment that a team does. You see, a team does not allow their players to do such racist actions or say racist remarks. They don't like that. So this is where the controversy is coming into. A lot of the people are saying, hey, the players themselves are being punished by the organization. So why should a government, why should Dota punish them even further? This goes back to the punishment that Cuckoo faced. Cuckoo was forced to be banned from a tournament after saying CC. Ping pong CC. Like, that's how serious it had become. And the worst part about the situation is that some Chinese community members decided to retaliate this occurrence by bombing the Dota 2 store page with racial slurs. I don't know if it's a logical thing to do, but it kind of defeats the purpose. Valve is trying to end racism, but it instead is prolonging it even more. It's getting even worse. And then some non-Chinese players or people decided to fight back this spamming by saying even more Chinese racial slurs on the reviews. It became a war on reviews. Finally, Valve decided to release a statement in their communications with Bernie that no, they weren't going to step in to punish players if their organizations did already. Now, even though they said that, sometimes that is not the case. See, Cuckoo was punished by Valve. He was not allowed to enter a tournament, even though TNC decided to punish him. Even though he already apologized, it didn't matter. Sometimes, when a Chinese government is too powerful and it puts its money into Valve's throats, you can't do anything. This is how powerful. This is what the whole situation everywhere is chaotic. It's crazy. So I know I'm going through many different stories. First, I just want to tell you that there's different aspects of racism. Like, different players decided to do different things. Cuckoo said CC, Scrum said CC or Ching Chong, and Mind Control said a very racist term that was against Russians. And apparently, all these things caused uproars, tension throughout the whole Dota scene. Reddit exploded. And then on the other hand, you have the other side of the people that are trying to defend the players, saying, hey, the players apologize, they're paying their atonement by the punishment given by their organizations, so why are we still hurting the players? You know, the players have a family to provide. So it's kind of a weird situation if you think about it. Oh, and by the way, one last thing. Like, the players are being hurt so much that it's unreal. Cuckoo from TNC Pro Team, he has a daughter. And because of the racism that was going on, because of the backlash, in fact, Cuckoo's daughter got barraged with hate messages from the Chinese. Now imagine you are a daughter and you get bombarded by hate messages. Like, I will kill you. I will hurt you, in strange languages, even in your own language. You might feel a little afraid. And that is the sad part of the reality. It's incredible. It really is incredible. And Dota seems to bring it out to life. It's really is a bizarre situation. Anyways, I hope you guys are able to understand something. It's just the fact of reality out there. Racism is going to occur no matter what. Racism is everywhere. It's pretty much like a disease among us. You cannot end it by causing some people to have punishment. And if you do say something racist, just know that there might be backlash. These players said something that they regret, and they apologize. The people that are seeing the racist remarks, I mean, you shouldn't go far to threaten a guy's child, a man's child. That's kind of a little barbaric. Anyways, this is Crystalis. I hope you guys got a little taste of racism in Dota. I hope you got to learn something, maybe understand some drama within the drama. Until next time, I'm out. And make sure you hit that red subscribe button if you haven't.